Sampling mode. In this video, what I want to do is I want to use ethnic instrument, and I want to make, actually I have samples of ethnic instrument. I want to make instrument that I can use in genus, and that instrument is prim. It is instrument that is mostly used in like Croatia, Serbia, then in Bosnia, in Hungary. So many countries are using this ethnic instrument in their music. So let me show you. Whenever you are creating any instrument, you will get some kind of problems. So that's why I have to make a couple of videos. This time I am doing instrument that has just one layer, and I will make videos with several layers. But what is the most important thing if you are creating instrument? The most important thing is preparation of the samples that you want to use for that instrument. Of course, on the first place is process of sampling. You must have quality sampling if you want to use. So good instruments, good player, good microphones, equipments, everything has to be good, and you have to take that sample on the best way. But next part is preparing those samples. And if you prepare them well, then you will be able to import them without any problem in Ketron Event. Now we will see how those samples are prepared. I didn't prepare them totally well. I just prepared them partially, so I want to tell you what I didn't prepare and what you should think if you have this kind of samples that are not totally prepared to import inside of sampler. First, when you have samples, you have to connect your event to a computer, and then you have to transfer those samples inside of event. Now, when you have them inside of event, and you will continue work on event. Now I'm going to press menu. I will press to audio sampler. But before I do that, I have to go back for a moment. Remember what I told you in one of my previous video. My genus is connected to event. If I had, for example, Novation, it be very easy to make those samples with Novation. But with genus, I have to think on one thing. It is that I have to be in pianist mode. So I have to press to be in pianist mode. I showed you that in my video where I was talking about connection between genus and event. Now you have to be in pianist mode if you want to avoid mapping problems. Remember that in that video I didn't remember right away word mapping. So now when everything is almost ready, I will press to menu, sampler, and then first what I do always, I do next thing. I'm going to say new, yes, voice. And now, first what I'm going to do, I will choose family for that instrument. It is going to be ethnic. Now, when I have ethnic family, I will go back to sample, and now I can start adding samples. Now, I will go to press add sample. Now I have to go inside of folder where my samples, and they should be in sample folder inside of Ketron, where you put them. And they have to be in separate folder that is that has all those samples that you need for your instrument. Now I'm going to scroll down and look for my prim, and it is actually prim TR-TM EventX. It means TR like tremolo, and TM, my initials, EventX, prepared for EventX. Why prepared for EventX? I did sample every single note of that instrument. That is, but I cannot put all those samples because EventX is limited with number of the samples, 32 samples that has to be part of multi-sample. That's why I just got rid of some samples that I don't need now, or I cannot put here them. Now I took notes like just note without sharp signs or flat signs. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. All those sharp or flat notes are out. So, and I did start with the lower note, and the lowest note in this instrument is D. And it is going to be D2. Now I'm in pianist mode, and I will open this folder. I have all of my samples. Actually, first sample on that I sampled, it was C sharp, but I got rid of that C sharp. That's why I'm starting from D. That is showing number 2. Now, I can import all of them if I know what I have here. Or I can import one by one, and I can then assign from which note to which note that sample goes. Let me import all of them because I will tell you what I prepared. I prepared root key for every single sample. So that is very important. You have to prepare that in a Wave Studio. Every root key must be prepared. If you don't have that, then you have to know root key for every sample, and you have to put it on proper place. I did prepare that, so I don't need to worry about that. But I didn't prepare mapping from which key to which key goes each sample. So I know how many samples I have. My last sample has number 33, and my first sample has number 2. I can import, select all of them, and I know that my last sample is note A4. So, and I know that each sample is straight note, is not sharp. So that's why last is A4. If I know that information, I can select them all, because I know those information. If I don't know, then it is the best way. First, you have to know root key. If you don't have root key prepared, you have to put it. And then you have to do mapping. You have to know from which key to which key goes every sample. You have to know that. When you know root keys, then you can decide from which key to which key is going to go every sample. Now, since I don't have every single note sampled, I don't have so much space, and I'm limited with number of samples. That's why I chose just white keys. Now, I'm going to say select all, and I am going to say load. It says it is 19 samples. I will say yes. Now, it is asking me, sample 33, what is that? From which note start to which note goes? That is my last sample. And I'm going to press A4. And then I will go to C5. To C5. Now, it automatically turned down, and next sample is there, is asking me. So now I have G4 to G sharp. Now I have F to F sharp. Look, I'm not doing anything. I'm just pressing keys, and that is doing job for me. Now I have note E. It starts from E and goes again to E. Now next one, D, D sharp. C, C sharp. B, B. A, A sharp. This time I'm in third octave. G, G sharp. F, F sharp. E stays on E. D, D sharp. C3 to C sharp 3. Now I'm at B2, stays on B2. A sharp to A2. A sharp to A sharp 2. And now G to G sharp. F to F sharp. E to E. And now last one, I can start from C and go to C sharp, and root key is D. I have to disconnect key start. I cannot do that because my keyboard is frozen. Okay, that is happening. I forgot to disengage key start. And you need just a little bit, just a little thing that is actually not mistake. Keyboard shouldn't be frozen, but my keyboard is frozen. See, now I cannot save anything. Oh, I can save it. Okay, I will save it and restart my keyboard, and we will see do I have everything. It is good that I have option to save it. P. Okay, we said that it is tremolo, TR, now dash Tiho, M Misic, almost music. So I have name on my instrument, and I will press enter. Now we will see. I'm doing something, but my Ketron is frozen, so I'm not so happy about that. I shouldn't do that. But let us see what is going to. If I'm lucky, everything is going to work. You know what? That is something that I didn't predict. It happened just. It is not my fault. It is fault of Ketron that it freezes in this situation. They should be fixed. That should be fixed. My fault is only that I forgot to disengage key start in pianist mode. So let me see what is going to happen. Now we will just wait. Please be with me to make sure that everything is okay, or maybe we have to do everything again. But that is this process only. Please, next time when you are doing that in pianist mode, and if you have Genos connected or anything, you have to disengage key start. Okay, keyboard is still doing something. It is not frozen, at least it is doing something. I mean, I cannot stop it. Stop playing. And now it is stopped. Let me see, can I do anything? No, I cannot do anything. I have just to turn off instrument. Nothing. No. Okay. By the time we are waiting for starting of event, in this video, it is a good thing that people from Ketron who are watching this video, they can see bug on Ketron that is happening. Maybe that bug is not going to happen every time, but look at that, it happens from time to time. Or maybe always. I will check it again and I will see if it's that always. Okay. Okay, my friends, now I am going to prepare you a couple of other videos. I'm going to prepare you how to make more layers, sample with more layers, instrument with more layers, and how you can make drum kit with more layers. There is totally different process than from making 4 layers, for example, of instrument. 4 layers of instrument and 4 layers of drum kit is different process, and it doesn't work on the same way. So that's why I have to make both those videos. Now you're able to see that nice shiny blue picture of Ketron EventX. I really like this instrument. Beautiful instrument. And now we're here. Now we want to see what is going on with this sample. Now I'm going to choose, should I play it right away or should I go in sample mode and see does it works in sample mode? Let us go in sample mode to see what is going on in sample mode. Now, sample, sampler, I will say load, and I'll find that instrument, and that is this instrument, and we will wait for loading this instrument. We will wait to see what is going on here. What will happen? Just to check it here in sample mode. If we have any problem, we can just erase sample and start creating another sample. It is taking some time to load all those waves that are part of this sample. It is there. It doesn't work properly. So let me see this instrument number 2. It says I'm starting from, let me go press here and here. Yeah, it is okay. You know what? I will tell you something else. I'm not going to make new video. It is good to see video where we have problem, how we can figure out what is going on. Somehow, my samples, they start from note D2, root keys D2. But Ketron is showing that is D1. And Ketron is always showing everything octave lower than it is made originally in Wave Studio or any another place where you have proper routing keys. So what I'm going to do now, I will continue this video, you will stay with me, and we will fix this. So we will learn how to fix that, beside of learning how we can import everything. So look and see, root key is showing is D1. But I know it is made as a D2 root key. I made it. Now, what I'm going to change, I'm going to change every single sample, just change range or mapping, and root key I will keep. Now, next note. So, now next note is this one. Now, I will press here E1, E1, and then next one, F1, F sharp 1, next one, G1, G sharp 1, next one, A1, A sharp 1, next one, B1, again B1, next one. I'm just lowering everything from C3 to C2 and C sharp 2. Just because my mapping, my root key is somehow octave lower than it should be. Now D2, E flat, E, E, 17, let me see, 17, F, F sharp, 19, G, G sharp, then next one, 21, A sharp, 22, B, B, 23, C, C sharp, actually 24, 26, D, E flat. The next one, E, E, the next one, F, F sharp, next one, G, G sharp, and last one, A, C4. That is that ethnic instrument. Now what I'm going to do, I will just press save and I will press enter and wait what is going to happen here. Now we will see what I'm going to do later with this sample. We are still waiting. It seems to me that moment when keyboard was frozen, it didn't affect anything on event. This thing with root key, it is something that I know from all other my samples. It is somehow that is showing always what is made. For example, for like A2, it is going to be A1 root key here on Ketron. Okay, we are still waiting to save this instrument, and now we can do other editing here. Tune of that instrument if it's not tuned properly. Yeah, if we have layer, we can decide on layers. We can do a lot of other things. And now we will see what did we get here. I will exit from here. It is saved. Now exiting from here. Now I'm going to choose my instrument. I will go to ethnic user and choose, for example, Italian mandolin, where I have mandolins. But I am going to open that instrument and I'm going to switch that mandolin to my new made instrument, and it is okay. Let me see. Oh, it's there. Now I will exit from here and I will just go to shift and down. And that is this instrument that I'm going now to save here in section of. I'll find empty space. There is, and I will save as, and I will call it Prima. Prim. And tremolo, TR, and Tihomir Misic. Okay. Now I will say enter. Now I will go to page number 2 and I will find this instrument here. Now that I have another, I have this one. Okay, my instrument is down. And control of that instrument as well here I have to press this right hand. Okay. And I have this. Now I can work on further editing, but I will finish this video here. It's already a long video. So now I'm going to work on this instrument editing. So if you press that instrument, you can just go in FX section, choose proper FX. Disengage EQ, compressor, delay, you don't need it. Now I can work further with this instrument and I will edit this instrument. In my next video I will show you what is going to be on the end, how it is going to sound, but this is already a long video. We had a couple problems, but I'm glad that we had a couple problems because we found out that we have some bug here, freezing of the keyboard, and we found out that what we have to think about, and as well changing mapping, changing keys, different labeling from the original labeling of the root key. So everything, and you learned, and if you have those problems, now thanks to this video, you will be able to solve those problems. See you in my next video. Thank you very much and have a great day.